Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate Doom Eternal.
5-6.
Casualties range in the millions.
They're breaking in.
That's right, people. Doom Eternal came out a few weeks ago, and with it, some of the smoothest, the fastest, the bloodiest, and violent yet satisfying gameplay has graced our screens. Now, I'm not revealing anything new. Y'all already know how great this game is. The amount of hype surrounding this game was crazy. You could taste it. And man, let me tell you something. Demon blood and guts have never tasted so good. Doom 2016 was a much-needed, refreshing return to form for the series, and after that cliffhanger at the end, fans need more.
I am not the villain in this story. I do what I do because there is no choice.
Rerouting tether coordinates complete.
Our time is up. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way. Until we see each other again.
The end.
So where did we begin our journey in Doom Eternal? Well, the Doom guy got out of hell, somehow, and Earth is being invaded by demons. You know, like in Doom 2. So the Doom guy floating in the Fortress of Doom, which is... Hold on, are you sitting down for this? The Fortress of Doom is a space castle, which is a castle floating in space. Man, I love this place. Not only is it absolutely metal that the Doomslayer, the most alpha male that's ever clapped cheeks and wrecked sheets, has a castle in space. Yes, I know I've said it like 3 times, but that's beside the point. This fortress serves as a hub of the game. You return to her after every mission and it has tons of little goodies and Easter eggs, like the Soul Cube from Doom 3, or this portrait of the Doomslayer and Daisy, his pet rabbit. However, I think the coolest thing in the fortress, well, besides this mech that's being built,
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
is the Ripatorium. Ladies and gentlemen, the Doomslayer has a prison for demons in his house, and he uses this to practice putting boots to asses. Anyway, back to the story. Earth has a bad case of demons, and like all of the people died. And Doomslayer has to save Earth and kill all the demons. How many demons? All of the demons. But most importantly, he's got to kill 3 Hell Priests. Yeah, these dudes. They look like they belong on an episode of To Catch a Predator.
A little late to be prowling around these parts, huh? You have the seat right over here for me.
After you pop this guy's head like a champagne cork, you open up the doors to see what has become of Earth. Okay, let's see the damage. Oh, I've seen way worse than this. So, the stage has been set and all the pieces are in motion for you to enjoy what makes this game special. The gameplay. Doom Eternal's gameplay makes Doom 2016 look like a slow, clunky mess. Doom Eternal is faster, smoother, and more kinetic than ever. It's a true delight to play. The fine men and women at id Software poured their blood, sweat, and tears into this game, and you can feel all the passion that went into making this beautiful, bloody sandbox that we get to run around in. But what does all that mean? Faster, smoother, and kinetic. When I say faster, I mean faster. You move quicker. You can boost twice in any direction. This makes the game feel more snappy and allows the player to be more aggressive in their attack and more reactive when you're in a bad situation. This gives the player a sense of control in every fight, which is great and it fits with the power fantasy of the game. You are the Doom Slayer, plain and simple, and this game makes you feel like the bane of hell itself. You're not just cracking skulls all willy-nilly, there's a method to your madness and some order in your chaos. To put it simply, the game mixes the chocolate with its peanut butter.
Not sorry.
But that's not all. Movement in this game now includes platforming, and I had lots of fun swinging from monkey bars and dashing between climbable rocks. Real quick, I just want to note that Doom Guy is so angry that even the wall climbing is aggressive. I think these platforming sections and puzzles are fun and a nice break between the absolute violent symphony that is the arena sections. Not to mention, I found myself excited when I saw there was a secret on the map and I had to figure out how to get it. Now, what did I mean about smoother? Doom Eternal has a simple rule: be aggressive. And how you go about that is up to you, but if you don't stay on the move and hit the demons as hard as they hit you, death is a certainty. The first thing I want to talk about is the chainsaw. Not only is it awesome to go buck wild on the forces of hell, but it serves a purpose. Like in Doom 2016, if you cut some unlucky demonic bastard in half, you get ammo, and that's pretty sweet, right? Well, Doom Eternal cranked that shit up a notch. Now you regenerate at least 1 bar of chainsaw ammo. Now that may not sound like much, but it changes everything. It makes you go from, oh man, I'm low on ammo, to, oh boy, I'm low on ammo.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Now you don't feel like you need to save chainsaw fuel to kill one big demon. Instead, you can go apeshit and keep the fight moving. The bigger, stronger demons are still tough, but when you're in a pinch, you can go cut some trash in half and continue to bring the pain and suffering to the scum of the Netherrealm. All thanks to a little change allowing you to get ammo more consistently and stay aggressive. Kinetic. That's a strange word to use, right? Well, kinetic means relating to or resulting from motion. And this game is like an elevator. There's levels to this shit. Doom Eternal is going places. Literally. You go to many different beautiful levels and the game never feels like it's just treading water. The story moves forward at a good pace, and as the game moves forward, you move forward. I mean, you the player become better at the game. You learn the flow of combat. To highlight my point, a lot of demons now have weak points, like the cannons on the Revenant or the Mancubus. By hitting these weak points, you make the fight easier. Now, at first, you have to make a bit of an adjustment to prioritizing these weak points instead of just, shooting lots of bullets. But after a while, breaking weak points is just a part of the dance, and it's rewarding. Not only through acquiring new guns, mods, upgrading your suit via runes, skill points, increasing your health and ammo, but by just being better at the game, being able to handle more shit the game throws at you. This is all foundation of the cake. The layers. And it's already pretty tasty, but every cake needs a little frosting, a bit of decoration. And for me, the icing on this cake is 2 things. Let's talk music. Mick Gordon kills it again. The music in this game is exciting and metal, and it carries you through each fight. It gets you pumped and ready to just lay hate. But when it slows down and you're exploring, it's eerie, like the calm before the storm. And you're the storm. The music in this game strikes a nice balance of hard-hitting, pulse-pounding guitar, but it never feels annoying or overwhelming, which is good. The last thing you want is to hate the music in a game you're going to be playing for hours and hours. But you know, this is a video game. Video, as in visual. What do you see in Doom Eternal? Some of the most brutal art I've ever seen in my life. And I don't say that lightly, I take that word very seriously. That being said, what plays out on your screen is art, and yes, the graphics are good. Past that, the design of the visuals is good. The Doomslayer looks great and intimidating. Now, personally, I don't like that you can see his face through his visor, but that's just me. The overall design and updated look is fantastic. Plus, it's a little bit of an homage to the older design. All the levels have great detail and just pop, making you want to move forward and explore. The demons look grotesque in the best way possible. Hulking monsters cloaked in hellfire and unique alien shapes that you don't want to look at but you can't turn away from. And when you start to do damage, you absolutely start to tear the demons apart. Literally. Chunks of flesh fly off with each blast of the shotgun, exposing bone and muscle. And after you've done enough damage, you see that orange glow. You know what time it is. Time for a glory kill. With the click of a button, you rip the demons apart with your bare hands. Or wrist-mounted sword. The glory kills in this game range from quick and painful to brutal and painful. Some are even funny.
You're welcome.
Please don't.
No.
And painful. God, I always feel bad for any enemy with one eye in an M-rated game. 10 times out of 10, they're getting their eye plucked out. Like, I'm gonna go for that every time. I'm just sorry. Overall, this game is great, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on why I think we should celebrate it. No game is perfect. The story here is just to move you along, and a lot of what's happening and why it's happening is in the codex and in the lore, which isn't a bad thing, but I wish a bit more of it was said in the game. And the multiplayer is interesting. It's meant to make you feel like this, but I feel more times than not, it makes you feel like this. But these and a few other nitpicks I have don't take away from the fact that this game is special. It's a game that says, I'm gonna kick your ass. At first. But if you learn your lessons and give the game enough respect to teach you, soon you'll be the bane of hell itself. You'll be the Doomslayer, and your rage will be eternal. But these are all my thoughts. And now that I've said them to you, it's only fair for me to hear yours. So tell me in the comments below. If you liked the video, please leave a like. I know this was a different type of celebrate, so I want to know if you prefer me saying my thoughts and telling some jokes, or just more of a music video. Or maybe a mix of both. I'm Fasa, the Silver Chimera, and I'll see you next time. Now go play Doom. I'm gonna go work on the next video.